Your shield is down. It is likely that you woke up this morning feeling relatively neutral, perhaps even hopeful, only to find yourself depleted, irritable, or heavy by the middle of the day. You entered a grocery store, a workplace meeting, or a family gathering feeling like yourself, but you left feeling like someone else. A sudden fog of exhaustion descended upon you. A sharp mood swing that did not belong to you hijacked your nervous system. You are not imagining this, and you are not losing your mind. This pattern is the definitive signature of a high-frequency spirit walking through a dense world without proper containment. You have been operating under the dangerous assumption that your natural state of light is enough to protect you. It is not. In this dimension, light that is not contained is light that is consumed. The exhaustion you feel is not a biological failure. It is an energetic breach. You are walking into a battlefield wearing civilian clothing. This transmission will decode the ancient technology known as the armor of God, stripping away the religious dogma to reveal the metaphysical law beneath it. It will explain why you are leaking power and provide the precise protocol to seal your vessel before you ever step foot into the world. We will begin by analyzing the symptom of the open vessel, why your empathy has become a liability. We will then uncover the physics of spiritual containment, explaining why energy flows away from you and into others if not stopped. We will reframe the concept of protection, moving it from a place of fear to a standard of professional hygiene for the chosen. Finally, we will install the protocol, a specific 5-minute visualization that locks the auric field and ensures that you remain a sovereign observer rather than a psychic sponge. To understand the solution, you must first brutally assess the problem. You are living as a porous entity. For the vast majority of chosen ones, the gift of empathy is the first trait to come online, but the skill of discernment is often the last to mature. You feel everything. You can walk into a room and immediately sense the unspoken tension between two people. You can stand in line at a coffee shop and feel the anxiety of the stranger standing behind you. For years, you have likely interpreted this as a moral virtue. You thought it meant you were nice or connected. But without a shield, this porosity is not a gift. It is a leak. When you wake up in the morning, your energy field is often reset. It is yours. But the moment you interact with the collective consciousness, whether by checking your phone, speaking to a partner, or commuting to work, your open vessel begins to exchange data with everything around it.
Because you are carrying a higher frequency, you are naturally less dense than the environment around you. The world is heavy with fear, survival stress, anger, and confusion. When a porous, high-frequency vessel meets a dense, low-frequency environment, the laws of physics take over. Your light does not just sit there, it rushes out to fill the void. You are not just feeling the negativity of others, you are actively, unconsciously metabolizing it. You are acting as a psychic air purifier for every room you enter. This is why you are depleted by noon. You are filtering the emotional smog of your environment through your own body. You are taking in their lead and giving them your gold. The heaviness you feel in your chest, the sudden headache, the brain fog, these are the symptoms of a filter that is clogged. You are carrying weight that does not belong to you because you left your house with the windows down and the doors unlocked. The error is not in your sensitivity, the error is in your lack of containment. This brings us to the metaphysics of the armor of God. For centuries, this concept has been taught in religious circles as a metaphor for moral behavior. But the oracle speaks to the energetic reality, and the reality is that this armor is a literal, metaphysical technology. It is a description of a fully sealed auric field. You must understand the law of energetic osmosis. In the physical world, if you place a concentration of salt water next to fresh water with a permeable membrane between them, the water flows to equalize the pressure. Energy works the same way. It flows from high concentration to low concentration. It flows from the ordered to the chaotic. You are the high concentration. You are the ordered signal. The people around you, the negative people, the energy vampires, the unconscious masses, are often operating in a state of energetic lack. They are voids. When you stand near them without a conscious barrier, your energy automatically siphons off to fill their tank. They leave the interaction feeling better, lighter, and more energized. You leave feeling crushed. This is not necessarily malicious on their part. It is mechanics. It is gravity. If you hold a cup of water upside down, it will spill. If you hold your light without a container, it will spill. The armor of God is the conscious construction of that container. It is the act of placing a non-permeable membrane between your spirit and the world. When you apply this armor, you are not cutting yourself off from love or connection. You are stopping the automatic bleed. You are ensuring that your energy is given only by permission, not by theft. You are moving from being an open public resource to being a gated reservoir. This is the difference between a swamp and a well. A swamp absorbs everything around it and becomes murky. A well has walls. It stays pure, and it offers water only when the bucket is lowered with intention.
If these signals are hitting your spirit, it is not by accident. This is the work done here. If you feel called, stay with this transmission until the end. Now we must shift your internal posture regarding this protection. Many chosen ones resist putting up shields because they have been programmed to believe that boundaries are unloving. You may fear that by shielding yourself you are judging others or operating out of fear. You must delete this program. Reframing protection is essential. You must stop viewing the shield as an act of war and start viewing it as an act of hygiene. Consider a deep-sea diver. When a diver prepares to go to the bottom of the ocean, they put on a heavy, pressurized suit. Do they wear the suit because they hate the ocean? Do they wear it because they are afraid of the fish? No. They wear the suit because the pressure at that depth would crush their physical body instantly without it. The suit allows them to exist in an environment that is not native to their biology. You are a deep-sea diver. You are a being of high-altitude frequency who has agreed to descend into a low-altitude reality. The density of the collective unconscious, the anger, the greed, the fear, is the crushing pressure of the deep ocean. If you walk around down here without your suit, you get the bends. You get crushed. Putting on the armor of God is simply putting on your work uniform. It is the necessary equipment for the assignment. It is professional responsibility. A surgeon does not operate without gloves. A firefighter does not run into a building without flame-retardant gear. As a chosen one, you are a worker of the light. Your energy is your tool. If your tool is dull, rusted, or broken because you fail to protect it, you cannot do your work.
When you view protection as hygiene, the emotional charge disappears. You no longer need to label people as toxic or evil to justify your boundaries. You simply recognize that they are carrying a different pressure than you, and you must seal your suit to remain operational. It is not personal, it is structural. This leads us to the deployment. How do you actually install this armor? It is not enough to simply think, "I am protected." You must engage the imagination and the will to construct the field. This ritual takes less than 5 minutes, but its effects last for hours. It should be done the moment your feet touch the floor in the morning, before you check a single notification. We will translate the ancient imagery into somatic energy work. First, you must install the belt of truth. In the energetic body, this corresponds to the solar plexus and the sacral centers. This is the core of your identity. Stand tall and visualize a thick golden band of light wrapping around your midsection. This belt represents your specific truth, who you are, what you are here to do, and what is not yours to carry. Feel it tighten. This stabilizes your gut instinct. It prevents you from being manipulated by the confusion of others. Declare silently, "I am anchored in what is true. I do not accept the lies of this world." Next, the breastplate of righteousness. This is the guard for the heart chakra. The heart is the most powerful magnetic generator in your body, but it is also the most vulnerable to emotional arrows. Visualize a plate of diamond or translucent steel covering your chest, from your collarbone to your ribs. This plate allows love to flow out, but prevents malice from entering. It protects you from taking things personally. When someone projects their pain onto you, it hits the plate and slides off. It does not enter the heart tissue. Declare, "My heart is a sanctuary, not a target. I guard it with honor." Now, the shoes of peace. This is your grounding. This corresponds to the root chakra and your connection to the earth. Visualize boots made of lead and light, anchoring your feet deep into the soil. These shoes allow you to walk through chaotic environments, arguments, crowded cities, stressful offices, without losing your footing. Peace is not passivity, peace is stability. It means you determine your pace, not the chaos around you. Declare, "I walk in peace. I do not rush. I do not stumble." Fourth, the shield of faith. This is the outer perimeter of your aura. Visualize a large, curved barrier in front of you, or a sphere of fire surrounding your entire body at arm's length. This is your active defense. When a negative thought form, a judgment, or a psychic attack comes your way, the shield extinguishes it. Faith, in this context, is the absolute knowing that you are divinely backed. It is the certainty that nothing can touch you without your permission. Declare, "I extinguish all arrows. I am untouchable in my alignment." Fifth, the helmet of salvation. This protects the head and the crown chakra. The mind is the battlefield where most chosen ones are defeated. The enemy attacks with doubt, overthinking, and worst-case scenarios. Visualize a helmet of pure white light placed over your head. It covers your eyes, your ears, and your mind. This helmet filters what you see and hear. It reminds you that you are saved, meaning you are held, you are eternal, and you are safe. It keeps your thoughts on the higher timeline. Declare, "My mind is the territory of the divine. No fear enters here." Finally, the sword of the Spirit. This is the only offensive weapon in the armor. It is the power of your voice and your command. It corresponds to the throat chakra. You do not use this sword to attack people. You use it to cut cords and slice through illusions. When you feel a heavy energy attaching to you, you use your voice, internally or externally, to command it to leave. You say no. You say, "It is done." Visualize a blade of blue flame in your hand. This is your authority. Declare, "I cut all cords that do not serve the light. I command my space." Once you have visualized each piece, take a deep breath and feel the weight of the armor. Feel the seal. You are now contained. You are a closed circuit of high-frequency power. When you practice this daily, you will notice a shift in your reality. The noon crash will vanish. You will be able to sit across from a person who is venting their misery, and you will listen with compassion, but you will not become miserable. You will see their energy hit your shield and dissolve. You will leave the interaction with the same energy you entered with. You are no longer a sponge. You are a mirror. A mirror reflects the world, but does not absorb it. By keeping your armor intact, you actually serve the world better. You become a stable pillar in a crumbling room. People will be drawn to your peace because it is real, not because you are feeding them your life force. There is no glory in burning out. There is no reward for being a martyr who absorbs the toxicity of the collective. Your duty is to shine, and the flame cannot burn if the wind blows it out. Wear the armor, seal the vessel, walk as the king or queen of your own atmosphere. You are authorized to be impenetrable.